Some of you who are going through spiritual awakening will experience automatic downloads of information, not because you've read a book, not because you've listened to somebody, but just downloads of information. Now, we know when these downloads are absolutely accurate when the vocabulary or the way and the manner in which these have been translated and therefore then come out as the language that we're then using to articulate and even our understanding, which is cognitive, when it is not based on concepts that we may have been exposed to before, when it isn't that we're sure that it wasn't borrowed information from somewhere, this is an absolutely new thing when these things just start to click. And these things just start to click when you're sitting in your stillness. Things start to come to you. A lot of the times we can confabulate, which is, it's a recall, but the recall is literally made up. So it's a bit like you can go through a hypnotic experience, you can go through hypnosis, but as you're going through it, it's almost as if you're lucid dreaming, so you're making it up as you go along. It isn't coming direct. So it isn't something that is untarnished from a conditioned mind. For us to experience downloaded wisdom or experience this beautiful primary wisdom that comes straight from source, that comes straight from essence, not a source that is a source outside of us or a source that's sitting and overseeing all of us, but the source of us, which is the very core of you and me, all of us put together. It's the very essence of how we came to be, what we are on the outside, but what the essence is on the inside is what we connect as our very, very source. Now that very, very, very source of us becomes exposed to us. It absolutely loses. You know, that veil of illusion drops. When the veil of illusion drops, we say Maya drops, yeah? Things just start to come. And they will come to you in a language or in the symbols that you have been accustomed to in your life right now, or even parallel lines or lives before now. So how do you know that the downloaded information is not coming from a mind that was conditioned? Not right now, but even from before. How can we be sure that that information that we're receiving is an absolute information that does not bear semblance to subjective perception? Subjective perception is you see it your way, I see it my way, someone else sees it their way. When we can be rid of the perception, be rid of the subjective perception, so that now you just come into insight. You literally come into that neutral place where it is a truth. It is the truth. Then you will see that the story or the parable around the truth need not exist as such, because even the parable, in the way that the truth is elucidated, is part of the illusion. So what we want to be communicating with and what we want to be receiving is direct wisdom, bar the story. Lots of love.